Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Come on in. Hi, everybody, welcome. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Please settle down. I'm going to be talking like this all evening, I've decided. Right now, I'm going to talk like this all night for some reason. I might. I'm not. Welcome, everybody. It is a great day for America. You know why? It is a great day. Sometimes I say it and you go, well, it's not really. It was raining. But today... it is a great day because Ben & Jerry's ice cream have announced a new flavor today. I'm very excited. It's after Barack Obama. It is. They announced they've got a flavor named after Barack Obama. They were going to name one after Hillary Clinton as well, but pralines and bitch was already taken, so... Well, I'm trying to give you information. I'm just kidding in a big old late-night friendly way. I have no opinion about anything. Come on! I just agree with you. Do you know what happened earlier tonight? You know, because this show is live, so it was earlier tonight. It's dark! Look, it's dark outside. It's a very purple night here in LA. Oh, it's a purple night. Strange things happen during the purple nights. They say Prince might walk around. No, earlier tonight, because this is live, there was a total eclipse of the moon. And a total eclipse of the moon, and people were baffled. Scientists are like, why is this happening? They don't know because they didn't predict this one. Scientists are working on the idea that perhaps Kirstie Alley has brought a trampoline, but they don't know. That's not been proven. Don't spread that around. This is just me and you. It's a rumor. Now, of course, the big news today is very big news in the world today. People said it would never happen, but it has happened. A very controversial figure, and let's be honest, a lot of people hate this figure, has shocked the world. That's right, Steve Guttenberg has joined Dancing with the Stars. I wonder which star they'll pair him up with, but Of course, I'm talking about Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro, he's not on Dancing with the Stars, but not yet. But after 49 years in power in Cuba, he's finally stepping down. No. Do we have a clip of Castro stepping down?
Hasta la victoria siempre.
Hey, it's funny because he's evil. Now, yeah, come on. It's about time Castro retired. He's almost 81 years old. That's the same age as John McCain. It's time. Now, say what you like. Castro has done a lot for Cuba over the years. He brought them out of a third world dictatorship into a worse third world dictatorship. This is the rat bastard that promised elections in his first 18 months of power in 1959. Oh, yeah, I just went off my to-do list. I forgot. Elections, I didn't matter. Yeah, well, it's fine. Have a cigar. Anyway, if you don't know about this, just to refresh you where all this is happening, we have a map of Cuba. Let's have a look at that. There's Cuba there, and North Cuba. And then the Cuba Gooding Junior Islands. That's it. Castro, what amazed me is that Castro made this announcement on the internet. This is a man who blocked the internet in his own country. Now we find out he's got a blog. He's probably got a MySpace page as well. Current mood, evil. Anyway, now that Fidel Castro is stepping down, there's just a few crazy leaders left in the world. There's hardly any of them left. There's the I'm a dinner jacket guy in Iran. Do we? That guy with the members only jacket and a whole... Man. And then there's Kim Jong-il there in Korea, yeah. Man, that is one angry lesbian right there. Yeah. Very angry. And the worst of all, of course, this fella. Yeah, the heir apparent. He's the ruler of his own mind. My name on things. Shut up, you jackass. That's right, I said it. I said it. You can't say that, Craig. Yes, I can. It's America. I'm an American. I say what I like. That's the rules. Isn't that a great idea? I never get over that. Okay, we'll have this country where anyone gets to say what they want. What a great idea! Well, of course not. Castro wasn't so big on it. Anyway, if you're a fan of the Castro family, and that's like saying if you're a fan of Trump. If you're a fan of the Castro family, don't worry. Fidel is being replaced by a younger, sexier Castro. He's putting his younger brother, Raul. Yeah, his brother Raul is going to be running the country. Is this possible? Can you imagine a country run by one family for years and years and years? That could never happen in... I don't know anything about young Raul Castro anyway, but I hear he's very different from his brother. Do we have a picture of Raul? Oh, there he is, yeah. I don't know if that's Raul Castro or Raul from the Castro. Anyway, Raul will give up this whole communism thing, I hope. I mean, come on, it doesn't work. You know, oops, spoiler alert. Oh, come on. Even the Soviets gave up on communism. If Karl Marx, the father of communism, the guy who put it all together, if he was alive today, he'd say, you know, we gave it a go, it didn't really work. Then he'd say, can I be on Dancing with the Stars? I really want to... Put me with Gutenberg. He can't dance, and I can. Now, you have to remember about Cuba. Before Castro took over, Havana was like Las Vegas. Their slogan was, what happens in Havana stays in Havana. Then Castro took over, and the slogan became, what happens in Havana is the vanguard of the socialist revolution. Which doesn't have the same ring, doesn't even fit on a T-shirt. You know, I would have loved to see Cuba before Castro took over. You know, because it was like a real exciting time. Come on, I've seen The Godfather 2. It looks fantastic. Castro, because Ernest Hemingway, the author, lived there in the 1940s. He was a big drinker. He would get into bar fights and stuff. That's when writers were writers. Not that kind of stuff now. They were fighting guys. But these guys I got here. Oh, I've got an idea. I don't want ideas. I want fighting. That's what writing is all about. Not thinking, fighting. All the writers were hard-drinking, tough guys back then. Even Dr. Seuss. He was tough as well. One fish, two fish, I'll beat your ass blue, bitch. He was all over it. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Cuban history, everybody. Welcome back, my naughty monkeys. There you go. I can't believe that about Castro. I think that's amazing, you know. 49 years he's been there. That's 20 years after I was born, or 20 years before. All right, I'm old. Anyway, look. But the US government has a long history with Castro. I'm not making this up. In the 1960s, the CIA tried to kill Castro with an exploding cigar. They really did. Yeah, he light it up and boom! It's like something out of a cartoon. Then in the 70s, we tried hitting him with an anvil. That didn't work. And then in the 90s, a banana peel. That nearly worked. That almost worked, actually. Take a look at this. Oh, there it goes. Hey! Remember, he's evil. So it's all right. Of course, the biggest fight between America and Cuba was the Bay of Pigs incident, which I'm not sure what that was. Do we have a picture of the Bay of Pigs? There you are. I don't think that was it. That was that movie with Tim Allen and those guys that go on a motorcycle ride and learn about life. John Travolta and Tim Allen and some other guys go on a motorcycle ride and they learn stuff. You know, I have to be honest with you, I've got a motorcycle. It's a powerful motorcycle, and the older you get, the more rattly it seems on your business. I have to, you know, it rattles around a lot. But you enjoyed that as a young man, you're like, oh yes! When you get older, you're like, oh, hey! It moves. I'm digressing. What was I talking about? It doesn't matter. We got time for an email? Right, okay, well, let's...
Well, there's always
time for email on this show, yeah!
Well, there's always time for email on this show. Yes, there's always time for email from a guy or a gal or female. Expert person is a giant email hole.
This is, here's one from Amber in Indianapolis, in Indiana. Amber says, Craig, why doesn't glue stick to the inside of the bottle? I don't know. You smoke a lot of marijuana, don't you, Amber? But why doesn't glue... No, wait! Why doesn't it stick to the inside of the bottle? I don't know, though. That's kind of bothering me. Probably because it's some chemicals. Let's see. Here's one from Martin in Lexington in MA. Massachusetts? There's a Lexington in Massachusetts? I only know Lexington in Kentucky. But apparently there's one in Massachusetts as well. Or maybe it's the same Lexington and it's just rambling. Gonna keep moving on. My name's Lexington and I'm a rambling man. I may be coming to your town. Well, I laughed, and that's a start. Martin in Lexington says, Dear Craig Ferguson. Yep, that's me, all right. He says, does your dogs do any tricks? Does your dogs do any tricks? I have one dog, a German Shepherd, does a great trick. It can create smells out of nowhere. I'm telling you, man, if the German Shepherd dog... I think that there's some kind of chemical weapon involved in that dog. That is... I mean, honestly, the dog... I know what the dog eats. I give him the food. It's basically just dry dog food. And it doesn't smell of much, just a little bit meaty. It goes through the dog. Oh, my God. There is something inside dogs that is so poisonous and so toxic. You know what we insist on in this show? Classiness. Every night it's always class. But my dog does very smelly farts. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about all the different movies that are out right now. No, the Oscars are this weekend, of course. And this year, the Best Pictures have the lowest box office totals of ever. I mean, like, nobody's seen the movies. I know. So, I mean, the Academy are very worried that nobody's going to watch the Oscars because they're like, so what they're doing, people are like this. All over America, in Lexington, Massachusetts, Lexington, Kentucky, Indiana. You see where I'm going with this? Anyway, I hope you do, because I don't. Anyway, to boost popularity of the movies. What they've done is the producers have enlisted some A-list actors, some really big stars, to re-voice the movies. It's a fascinating idea. Take a look at this.
And now, Oscar clips, starring George W. Bush, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and Vincent Price. Today's episode, Juno.
That'll work. All right, we'll be right back with Andre Benjamin, everybody. Andre Benjamin when we come back.
And now, Sean Connery's This Day in History.
On this day in 1974, I was kicked out of the Beverly Hills Hotel for drunkenness. I said, "Do you know who I am?" And the bartender said, "Sean Connery," which was good because I'd completely forgotten who I am.
That was Sean Connery's This Day in History.
Oh my Lord, it's like a giant spider! Mind you, if that's a spider, what's this bit here then? It's a spider's pee-pee! Of course it was. It was my thumb! See, it's not rude at all. Take that, CBS censors, who'll all be going, well, what do we do now? They'll pixelate my thumb. They will. I'll do this, right? I'll go, there's a four-legged spider, but oh, what's this bit there? And then they'll pixelate my thumb. And yet when I do this, I'll be waving, but what's this? This is just the little things that make me happy. Okay, my first guest tonight, a very famous recording artist, a very... He's a very talented actor as well. He's in a new movie, Semi-Pro, which opens February the 29th. Take a look at this. Please welcome Andre Benjamin, everybody. Now, I tell you, you've either got a lot of fans here or they really like your hat. I think
what you think?
Yeah, it's a fabulous hat. Yeah. It's fantastic. I haven't seen you for a while. You were off making the movie. Are you still living in Atlanta? Or
Still living in Atlanta, making music, making movies, making clothes. Just
making clothes?
Creating. Yeah, this is Benjamin Bixby.
Who's Benjamin Bixby?
That's the brand.
Oh, that's your brand.
Yeah.
I thought Benjamin Bixby was the guy that turned into the Hulk. Isn't that the guy that turned into...
No, that's Bill Bixby.
Bill Bixby, right. But then he turned into Lou Ferrigno. I don't know if I pronounce his name, but it doesn't.
No, that's right, Lou Ferrigno.
Were you a fan of the Hulk? Did you like the Hulk?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, we were a big Hulk fan.
Yeah. What about Kung Fu? Did you like Kung Fu?
Definitely.
I like Kung Fu. Yeah. So how's Atlanta then? A lot of Kung Fu Hulk business going on down there?
Well, not so much right now.
I can't believe you make your own clothes. Did you actually sew and have a sewing machine?
Well, no. We had the great people in Italy made this.
You have people in Italy make clothes for you?
Yeah, it's a great.
Wow, you are really impressive.
Stop it, man.
No, that is impressive.
Stop it.
Do you have a factory and stuff?
There are a few factories, that they actually are teachers that have been doing it for years. It's amazing to see. You got to check it out.
Right. Well, yes, we'll all have our own clothing lines. We'll get over there and have factories put their stuff together. Do you design the clothes then?
Yes.
Really? Do you ever watch that show with what's that name? The Heidi Klum and all these nasty, snarky queens that are mean to people. Do you want to? What is it? The Project Runway. You ever watch that?
I've never seen it, but I heard it's really good.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, because I thought I'm not really that interested in that. And then I'm like, oh, I cannot believe they picked that. It really is a sensational show. Yeah, you should. Well, you're in the fashion business. That's right. Tell me about the movie, it's basketball, right? And,
Yeah, it's 1970s ABA basketball. If you know a lot about ABA, it was kind of like the high-flying, slam-dunking, three-point shot inventing. You know, they were kind of like the juice to the NBA.
Right.
In the 1970s.
Yes,
Yeah.
I feel that's not an area in which I'm very well practiced.
Well, I can teach you. I can teach you.
Yeah. So do you play basketball at all? Or did you learn for the movie?
Only neighborhood basketball, so I've never played organized basketball. So it's funny, my character has to be the best basketball player on the team in this movie.
Right.
So,
and what's I guess the hair is all the 70s thing as well.
Yeah, it's a wig, but it's a fro. But I had hair that long before.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still have it? Is it under the hat?
No.
Oh, no, it's not there. Well, I think I saw some. Yeah, it's not like...
No, it was a wig, though.
If you were going bald, right, would you, like, comb over? Would you get plugs, or would you shave it all off?
I'd probably shave it off.
Me too. That's the way I'm going to go. Yeah. I practiced by shaving the rest of my body first to see what it looks like.
That's your thing.
Yeah, which it is my thing. Yeah. And that's when you shave it all off, you go, whoa, that's all that's left to see, really. Yeah.
I wouldn't know too much about that.
That's right. Yeah. So you must be thinking about moving out to LA then. Are you going to do that?
Probably. It depends on business. I mean, if things are going on a lot here, I need to be here a lot. But I don't know.
Yeah. Do you ever come here on vacation? Do you take vacations here, or
I haven't taken a vacation in 10 years.
What?
No.
Wow.
No.
Well, how do you relax?
I don't.
When do you find time to shave your entire body?
I don't. That's what you do.
Yeah, but I didn't do it on vacation. I didn't do it tonight. Well, I did a little bit. Yeah.
You gotta work while it's hot. That's what the old people tell you.
Well, work while it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true, actually. My mother always says that. When I say, I'm very tired of a lot of work, she would say, well, that's a good thing, though, a lot of work. I go, why is it good? She goes, well, you're exhausted and you can't get up to bad stuff.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think when
Oh, you still find time to get up to bad stuff, then, is what you're saying?
No, it's when you get older, you don't have as much energy, and people don't care about outcasts. They don't care about movies and
you have to just
clothes and all this kind of stuff. So you gotta.
You could be like Andy Rooney.
You
could work. He's old and he's working.
Yeah, but he probably.
I don't suppose many people
rather be fishing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't suppose many people in your life have said you're the new Andy Rooney, Andre. That's the niche we should go for. I don't think that's going to happen. Are you still in the vegetarian thing? You still a vegetarian?
Yeah. As long as my body feels good, I keep it going.
What about Outkast? You going to make any more Outkast stuff?
For sure. We're actually working on 2 solo projects now. Big Boy's coming out with an album this summer. Right. And then I'll have an album that comes out this fall, and then we'll be focusing on an Outkast album afterwards.
Well, and will you make that down in Atlanta? Yeah. I think that's what we want. Good, looking forward to it. Thanks for coming in. It's lovely to see you again. This movie looks very interesting and very funny.
It is funny. It is funny. It is short shorts, long socks, afros. It's 70s. I actually talked to Dr. J before we shot the movie.
Really?
Yes, he had a lot to tell me about being a black man playing basketball in the 70s.
Did he shave his entire body?
I didn't get a chance to ask him that.
You should have. That's the first thing I'd have asked him. Dr. J, I would have said, how much of yourself did you shave?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I figure if he had the afro, he probably didn't shave.
Yeah, he probably didn't care. No, people didn't care in the 70s.
They care.
No. In the 70s, people did not care about body hair. If you've ever seen, like, not that I look at pornography, but if you've ever... You know where I'm going with this? Have you ever seen pornography from the 70s? It's like, whoa! It's kind of, wow!
What's wrong with body hair?
Nothing's wrong with body hair. You started me on it, but
you started it.
No! Did I? Yeah, I probably did. Well, it's all. Thanks for your body hair information, Andre. It's been great talking to you. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, my frisky badgers. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if that's the noise a badger makes, but it is tonight, baby. Tonight, This is Badger Night for some reason. My next guest stars in a new Fox comedy, Unhitched, which... on Fox? But it's probably good, because he's really good. It premieres Sunday, March the 2nd. Take a look at this. I love it! Craig Bierko, everyone! Craig Bierko! You're all right. I just got to tear these things up.
Go ahead.
How are you, Craig?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah,
Can I get that for you?
It's all right.
All right.
I'll get those later.
You have got perfect hair. I've been trying to do this with my hair ever since high school. You nailed it.
Really?
Yeah, and I've got hair, like this is my hair, but it looks like a great hair system. That's what I've got. It doesn't actually look like real hair, but you've got...
This is not real hair. That's the trick. What you got to get is hair that is not real hair. This is a wig.
It's perfectly, the ratio, the gel to hair ratio is absolutely perfect. And I've tried to do this. Whenever I try to do anything like that, it looks like my brain exploded. I can't get the whole
Your
thing.
hair
out.
looks sensational. What are you
Oh,
talking
well, I didn't
about?
mean to fish for a...
Oh, well, no, it does. It does. It looks great. It looks great, and you got a
Thank
very
you.
nice ass as well. I couldn't help but noticing when you come out.
Thank
Do you
you.
do a lot of quads?
No, actually, my ass is registered with IMAX. I have to be shot with that lens. It's the only lens.
Hey, I like the look of that show with
Thank you very much.
people having sex and monkeys.
People
there you
love
are.
monkeys
People
and
will
people
enjoy
love
that
sex.
show. Yeah. What was going on there then in the thing?
Well, I'm on a date with somebody who trains monkeys.
Yes.
And is a little obsessed with the ways monkeys behave. They're not the Mike Nesmith. Ricky Dolan's variety.
Maybe
Actual
coming to
monkeys.
your town. Those
Yes,
monkeys, yeah.
yes. And he actually sees us start to make out, and we're seconds away from seeing me sexually compromised by the monkey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of show business as we know it. It's come to that.
No, this
Is that right?
this is the
I
end
don't
of show
think so
business.
at all.
What about? No, I have to tell you something. I have been very aware of you for a long time.
Me too.
Yeah, it's fantastic. No, I'll tell you why. Because one of the first jobs I ever went up for, and I nearly got when I came to America, was in a movie called The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh.
And they didn't give it to me, they gave it to you.
Well, if things had worked out differently, you could be enjoying the same wonderful moment I'm enjoying right now. I think things worked out fairly well for you.
Eventually. But the Long Kiss Goodnight, that was the Gina Davis movie.
Gina Davis,
yeah.
yes, played Charlie Baltimore. Rennie Harlan directed.
He directed. He was the guy that said, you know what he said? I don't think Craig is funny enough for this role.
Well, they chose the wrong Craig, because that's my name.
It's my name too. Is your older brother named Scott?
Yes.
So is mine.
No, I don't believe you.
I'm telling you, it is true, girlfriend.
Scott,
It is
how
true.
weird is that? That's weird, Scott.
He's obviously talked to
Is
you.
it-
Scott.
is
My
that-
brother doesn't watch this show.
Is that
That's
right?
really true.
Oh,
yeah,
that's-
yeah.
what's your
Are
dad's
you-
name?
Robert.
My dad's name is Rex.
So is my
That's right.
dad's
What's
name.
your mom's name?
Janet.
Patricia.
Patricia. That's
But
what
it
I
was
meant to say.
weird.
Patricia. I always get my mom's name wrong.
Yeah.
Patricia.
Yeah.
It's true. No, where are you from?
I grew up in New York.
Me too. What part of
That
New-
Eastern accent. I grew up in Westchester, New York.
That's very posh.
Yes, it was very nice.
I used to work for somebody who lived there.
Is that right? Who?
Yeah,
Can you say?
Mrs. Maggid, her name
Oh,
was.
Mrs. Maggin.
Yeah, I worked in her garden.
Oh, so to speak, or her actual garden?
Oh,
I got it.
bit of both. Yeah, no, it just her. You know, I catered to her watermelons
I
actually.
understand. I understand.
So you went into the city to become an actor then? Is that how you did it? With Westchester and then went to New York, or
No, actually, I went to school in the Midwest, and then I came out here to Hollywood.
whereabouts in the Midwest?
I went to school at Northwestern University, just outside of Chicago.
Oh, it's nice there. I
Very,
like
very
Chicago,
nice.
although it's very windy.
Very cold.
Yeah.
Very cold. You could actually spend the winters on fire, and if you were near the lake, you'd still be freezing.
Yeah,
your
you
ass.
know, that's true. You
Yeah.
can't, and then you came out here and you took the job away from helpless immigrants who were just trying to get away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And here I am.
Yeah, I know.
Fast forward
Tell me a little bit. The show, when does the show start?
We start March 2nd, 9:30.
On the Fox. Now, what are the people at Fox like? Are they all right? Because I've never cared for them myself.
Never met them.
You
Never met them. It's all done through satellites. You're just in a room. I never met the cast.
And
It's all done. No, it's all.
Rupert Murdoch, who owns Fox, he's
We room together. Yeah. You're on your own right there.
Yeah, well, listen, far be it from me to attack anyone powerful, but he is, he's Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, isn't he, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they're doing there. On his network, they're calling his Mr. Burns, but it's really Rupert Murdoch. I don't think he's noticed.
You don't think he's noticed by other people, or you don't think he's noticed that about himself?
He has got powers of invisibility.
Oh, well, that's all very terrifying.
Yeah, it is. He could be here right now.
And you ripped up the notes.
No, it's all right. We have to go, but it's been lovely meeting you finally at last, and I can finally put that resentment to bed, and know that you know that you're doing all right. Great
Thank
Bierko,
you.
everybody.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. We're all giving that we enjoyed the commercials so much. We're applauding them. Do you know, I just can't thank CBS enough for supplying us with information about such wonderful products. All right. My next guest DVD live at Comedy Central Stage is available online. Please welcome Melinda Hill, everybody. Melinda Hill.
When I go out with a gentleman and then he doesn't call me for 5 months, I break up with him. And that's just common sense. I just had a surprise party. Thank you. I have to say, it wasn't much of a party. It was more like everyone I know just getting together to tell me that I drink too much. It wasn't even my birthday, so joke's on them. I always feel so sorry for people with bad tattoos because that's like a temporary phase that somebody went through and got stuck with for life. I mean, if I was stuck with every wacky trend I thought I needed to have, I'd be standing here with like a crazy belly button ring and a baby. I have a friend who's very passive-aggressive, and she says what she means, but she'll, like, laugh through it to negate it. So she'll be like, that was really uncool how you said you weren't going out tonight, and then you showed up at the party anyway. And I'll be like, are you mad at me? And then she'll be like, no, I just would never do that to a friend, but I guess you're not a real friend, so it doesn't really matter. My mom thinks I'm boring. She always tries to get off the phone with me by acting like it's my idea. So I'll be like, hey, Mom, how's it going? And she'll be like, everything's good. Well, it sounds like you're busy. And I'm like, I'm not busy. That's why I just called you. And she's like, well, I know, but I know you got things to do. Sounds like you're busy. I just told my mom that I got an acting job, and she was like, that's great, honey. I hope that ends up working out for you. And I'm like, it just did end up working out for me when I got the job. She's like, that's great, honey. I just keep praying that one of these days all of your hard work is going to pay off. I'm like, it just did pay off. This day. The day that I got the job. It's like, who do I have to sleep with to get a congratulations? The cutest thing that my mom does is try to tell a joke. This is my mom telling a joke. There were these two guys. And one of the guys says to the other guys, well, I forget exactly what it is that he says, but he is the other guy's father. Oh gosh, oh no. Oh no, that's the punchline. I messed it up anyway, it was funny. Adorable. My dad always makes up sayings that don't exist just to suit the situation at hand. So he'll be like, it's like the old saying goes, when you're tired, it's time to go to sleep. It's like the old saying goes, when you're hungry, dinner time. When I call my dad, he can talk about the food that he ate that week for an entire conversation. Like, hey, Dad, how's it going? He's like, everything's good. I had a pasta dinner this week. Pasta, meat sauce, some garlic toast. I think there was some gelatin for dessert. Like, he'll just keep going on and on. Well, Dad, it sounds like you're busy. Thank you.
Melinda Hill, everybody. Oh.